Everybody, I'm a district lab growth director, elect District 206 for the next year. I don't think all of you know what that even means. So let me give you a little bit of preview of what it is. Top growth director in the district is responsible for growing new clubs in the district and making sure that all of existing clubs remain existing. No club fault. That's the gist of it. And there will be 164 clubs in the district next year, just like ours. Only 164. In a nutshell, I think it will be about 2 hours a day of volunteer work. Yes, you heard me right. 2 hours a day of volunteer work. When I first thought about it, I thought, oh my God, no way, this is going to kill me. No. But as I've kept being approached, I rethought of it, and then I thought, hey, what the heck? I'll take the leap, and the leap I took. And what happened was very unexpected. It wasn't just 8 hours of my normal job plus 2 hours of my volunteer work equals 10, and then I die at the end of the day. It wasn't like that at all. It was something completely different. Not only I became better at my normal job, I also really did well with the volunteer work, and I improved in my personal life, with my daughter, with my friends, and with my family. That was not what I expected at all. And so I want to tell you my story of how I took the leap and help you to hopefully also make a decision to take the leap when opportunities come your way. Don't be afraid. You will get so much more from it than what you have to give. So how it all started? You would think it would start on July 1 when the Toastmaster renewal was starting. No, it started in February, months and months before. First, I had a 1-hour interview with district leaders, which I was not prepared for whatsoever. Then, sometime later, I had a 6-minute interview, shorter questions, a lot of audience, recorded, and then I had to prepare a closing statement at the end of it. And then I had to prepare a 2-minute speech, which has to be absolutely excellent because it's the day of the election, and I had a rival. The only position in the whole district where there were 2 candidates. Everybody else had just one, so they didn't need to go through that whole ordeal. But I had to. And on top of that, I had to prepare a flyer to send as my election campaign. I had to first design it. I had to figure out what to put in the flyer. I had to print it and bring to events and distribute it. And I had to say, pick me, I'm the best ever club growth director going to be. And every step was draft, bounce back, get some feedback, redraft, get some feedback, redraft, get some feedback, redraft. It was grueling process. But something interesting happened as I was doing it. Instead of it killing me, like I thought it would, I totally expected it would, it lit a fire under me. I became more efficient. I became more organized. I became a better leader. And overall, I just became so much braver. I was not afraid approaching people and having very difficult conversations. On top of all of that stuff, a big change happened at my job, where a project that was kind of slowly rolling down the hill had a huge change that we need to quickly and boldly communicate about to all the stakeholders, make some quick decision, and then get bombarded with feedback, questions, and somehow calm all of that chaos down, and let people embrace this idea. Yes, there's a change, and okay, now what do we do about it? Here's the next steps. I would, of course, have handled it either way, but going through that whole campaign, it changed the whole approach I took. Somehow, I was, again, much more efficient, better leader. I was so focused, laser focused on each task I had to take. And at the end of it, I was so much braver, so much more courageous to handle anything that came my way. And so at the end of it, even though I didn't even start my year, although I already started my year, I already took so much from it than what I had to do. I took the leap, and I encourage you to take the leap. Right now, there is an officer election that we're going to go through today. If you haven't quite made up your mind, I encourage that you do. Take the leap. Take the volunteer opportunity. Especially if it's a stretch assignment, you will get better with your organizational skills, better with your leadership skills. You will be more effective, and you will get more courageous, and as a result of it, more confident in yourself. If I approach you to replace me as an area director next year, seriously think about it. Do not say no. If any other volunteer opportunity comes your way, don't say no. Think about it very, very seriously, and I encourage you to take the leap. It will bring you so much more, like it did to me. Take the leap. Back to you.